Most people practicing self-inquiry are actually not doing self-inquiry at all. They are thinking about the question, "Who am I?" instead of turning attention inward. That is the core mistake, and it is more common than most people realize. The difference is subtle, but once you see it, the practice becomes much clearer. Real self-inquiry is not mental analysis. You are not trying to answer the question, and you are not repeating "Who am I?" as a kind of mental mantra. Instead, attention turns toward the sense of I itself. It is more like looking than thinking. When self-inquiry becomes thinking, the mind starts doing things like analyzing the question, trying to produce a spiritual answer, repeating "Who am I?" mechanically, imagining silence or awareness. All of this is mental activity. The attention stays in thought, moving around inside the mind rather than turning back toward its source. Real inquiry is different. A thought appears, and then you ask, "To whom does this thought arise?" The answer comes naturally, "To me." Now attention turns toward this sense of me, not as an idea, but as the direct feeling of being the one who experiences the thought. This shift from thought to the sense of I is the beginning of real inquiry. Here is a simple daily example. A thought appears. I am worried about this situation. Instead of following the story, you ask, "To whom does this worry arise?" The answer is clear, "To me." Now attention turns inward. What is this me that experiences the worry? You are not trying to answer that question. You are simply turning attention toward the one who feels it. That is inquiry. It is also worth saying clearly, self-inquiry is not about fighting thoughts or suppressing them. It is about gently returning attention to the sense of I whenever you notice you have been pulled into thinking. And this can be practiced continuously throughout the day. Each time you notice you are lost in thought, you simply repeat this. "To whom does this arise?" "To me." Then rest again in the sense of I. Over time, this becomes natural. This is the key difference. When you are thinking about self-inquiry, the mind moves outward into ideas and concepts. When you are doing real self-inquiry, attention turns back toward the experiencer. It is not analysis. It is a subtle shift of attention, almost like looking back at the source of the thought itself. Many people misunderstand this step, and it changes the whole practice. If you want to understand this clearly, watch the next video, When to Ask Who Am I, and When Not to. The link is in the description.